Hello. We have a
Hello.
special guest that's joining us tonight. She hasn't
Nice.
been with us for a while, and I'm excited. So I'm going to bring her up. Hi, Susie.
Hello, hello.
How's everybody?
We are good. Welcome to the party, baby. Welcome to the
I'm so glad
party.
to be here.
Oh my God. I see Natalie is here, Patricia is here, Sarah's here, Glenda's here, Big Bad Wolf is here, Susan, of course, is here. Amy is here. I said Amzi is on my brain. Sarah Z is in the house. Glenda is here. Crazy Cat Mama, my baby, my sweetie. Hi, Pain. We have a new mod that has joined us, Sassy Gamer Girl. She is one of the new mods. Well, she is the newest mod. Thank you for joining. Thank you for requesting, and I appreciate all the support. Let's see who else we have in the house. I think that's going to be it till we get started. And two, I'm just making sure I don't overlook anybody because I hate to do that. I call Glenda, call Payne. Okay. Got everybody. Think I have everybody. My phone is going off. You might feel
Hey
it.
Heidi, can you check Kathy? Mom, I'm sorry, my bad. Who was it? Natalie says they're in timeout.
Why is Natalie?
I just
okay.
I don't know. I just saw a DM pop
Okay,
up
tell
and
Natalie
says she's.
this is a Google bot. Okay, I have no control over Google bot. Tell her
Okay.
out. Tell her to log out and come back in, and she shouldn't have any more issues.
Okay, Natalie.
Yeah,
she could probably hear you. So Natalie, log out and come back in, dear.
Yeah. She is nothing she said or done. Google bot just starts running rampant sometimes. But I notice if I go later, Google bot isn't running. But if I go early, Google bot runs.
That's weird.
We live at 8:30. It didn't run. Hi, Tina Elaine. Welcome. Hi, Debbie. I got your email. And guys, I did an update on Alex Murdaugh, and he has been released. He turned himself in today. I took a nap, but he went to court. And he was released on a $20,000 PR, which is your personal recognizance. And he's going into a rehab facility that's out of state. But they took his passport, which I'm going to say it. Everybody told me I was crazy. That man is involved with every single thing that's happened in that little town, including his son and his wife's, red drum. He had something to do with his own attempted red drum, but they're calling it an assisted SUICIDE. I don't want to say the word, but anyway, he is involved. They're investigating him now for another one for Stephen that was a hit and run, and now the maid who accidentally tripped and fell in his house. You do not die of natural causes if it was a trip and a fall, and there was no autopsy done at all. So now the coroner has sent a request to reopen the case because of the maid's trip and fall. And then he introduced his buddy to her family and had them to represent them for the wrongful death suit. Tell me this man isn't crooked. Tell me. So I did an update on that, and that is now available on my channel. Yes, he's crooked. He is crooked. And I've been relegated to the second bedroom, guys. I'm sorry, but my dad's in there with the TV really loud. And
let that man watch his TV. It's all good.
Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Laura. Hi, Donnell. Yeah, so I updated that. Yes, you did. He is evil. People kept telling me no. I said, oh, no. I felt it in my stomach. I felt it in my bones. And then I did an update on Gabby Pietro. She's a YouTuber that went missing. I updated that today. Her boyfriend, Brian Lunder, is now he is a person of interest. So I uploaded those two uploads earlier today. So they're available now for everybody to watch. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Danielle. Ooh, we're ready? Is everybody ready?
Ready.
Okay, ready. Okay, Susie, you're the guest. We want to start off with, everybody agrees, we want to start with Beverly Hills? Yes, you sent me the two.
Oh, are we
Okay.
going to start with Beverly Hills?
Yes, Glenda, you sent me 2 videos on Gabby. I got the one that you sent to me when the cop, when the officers were the camera footage that they released. I got that one. If you sent me another one, I haven't seen it. I'm gonna tell you why. I just shut the computer down after 12 o'clock. Well, after 1 o'clock, and I tried to take a nap, and my phone was ringing off the hook, like it's ringing right now. Seriously, I have it on vibrate and it's flashing. So
yeah,
I'm
getting messages too, like crazy.
Yeah, I will definitely get to it. But Natalie, if you're listening, please know that no one in here timed you out, okay? It's a Google bot that's running rampant. So I'm sorry. Just log out and come back in. Hi, Chelsea girl. And the queens on the panel. Thank you. We have Debbie and Susie. Okay, Susie.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's start with Beverly Hills. Wait a minute.
Well, I was going to do an outfit change. So since we're starting with Beverly Hills, it's all good anyway. Okay.
Okay, so what are you drinking? You got to tell them what you're drinking.
I am drinking Apothic Rosé.
And
it's really, yes, it's really good.
Really good. I'm going to have to try it. Debbie, what you got up there?
I'm having the last of my Snoop Dogg with a splash of sangria that, I had with dinner. Waste not, want not. It's
Wait a minute.
all coming out.
Wait a minute. You put the sangria in with the Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
Well,
if something could put vodka in champagne, I could do this.
Debbie will be turning red.
She's got a point. She's got a point.
It's all coming out in the end, so waste not, want not, girl. No liquor goes to waste in this house.
Am I the only person who's never tried Snoop Dogg? Seriously?
Well, I'm just going to say this. If you drink Trump wine, you better try some damn Snoop Dogg, okay? That's all I'm going to say.
I'm serious. Like, does he have rosé?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
It's the Cali Rosé, and it's delicious, which after I finish this, I'm going to refill with the rosé. So I should have just poured it all together since Debbie can do it. Why the hell not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all red grapes, right?
Yep. Girl, tell me about it. All right. I need to come up with the question on my Snoop Dogg thing, too. And I'm telling you, this has been a hell of a week. I am so sorry. It's been a hell of a week. And before I leave out of here on Saturday, I'm going to first thing tomorrow morning, I'm going to go mail Miss Manda's wine. And I'm going to go and rebox and resend wine to Velvet Pixie because they're telling me it was delivered. And they're not giving me an address or anything. So I'm just going to resend her some wine. So it'll be all right. I'll just resend that. So I have a big day tomorrow. I'm going to be on late tomorrow evening for a little while. We're going to do some kind of game or something, but it won't be anytime close to this time because I'm going to take a nice long nap. So I'm going to pop in and surprise everybody. But I'm ready. Let's go, Susan.
Okay, well, where shall we start?
Wherever you want to. You're the guest.
That is true. Well, the facial, first of all, I was really enjoying that facial because that looked kind of cool. The whole like gold facial thing they had going on. Over at Kathy's house, she has a nice little setup for people when they come over. Like, I really want to go visit her. I want to eat with her. I want to like sit and chat with her. I definitely want to drink with her because I get the feeling the more that she drinks, the more fun she is because she's just woo stuff just like goes over her head and it's like, okay.
I think she's really a ditzy blonde. Debbie, what did you think about that?
I think you're right.
I don't think Kathy misses a stroke.
Nothing.
I think she and her oldest daughter, what's that girl name? Paris.
Paris?
Yeah.
They have personas of these ditzy blondes, but they hella smart, they hella slick, and yeah, she don't miss a thing.
Well, she didn't get where she's at by being a dumb blonde, that's for sure.
The best thing about that facial is that Lisa Reynolds' lips were sealed.
Yes.
No, wait, I talked about this earlier. And I don't know if it's just me because I'm older, but Lisa Rinna, when she got up off of that table and did one of these, she looked like C-3PO from Star Wars. It's like, what am I watching? Really? It was a good look for her, though.
I liked it personally.
But
I've never seen her so quiet in all my life.
I loved it, but I didn't see Erica and Kyle get their facials on. Did you guys?
No, because they were busy chatting about some other stuff, remember?
Yes, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle is a backstabber.
I wrote it all down because this bitch had this person had a whole lot to say. A whole lot. I had to write it down. I had to pause and write all this stuff down because it was like this went on and that went on and this happened. I was all like, whoa, girl, slow down, slow your roll because how? Okay. And where was this man where there was snow? Oh, dear Lord.
Debbie, take it, Debbie. Debbie, take it.
We couldn't figure it out either. We thought that maybe he drove 9 hours up to Big Bear in his commute from his police job in LA, where they have, artificial snow, and he rolled down a gully up there. I don't know.
But he flipped 5 to 6 times depending on whose story.
Erica said 5.
She said 5, and then from there, the other girls said 6. So they added
on flips. I was expecting Tom to be thrown out the car with her son driving and hanging from a limb, because her police officer's son rolled his car 5 times
in the snow.
and they said, snow? Oh, yeah, there's snow up where he's at. How far does he live when he works in LA?
I love Kyle.
That's not the officer that you want to come and help you, right? That's not the one you want to come on scene when you need help.
Okay, why did they call her son? Wait a minute. Here's what I'm confused about. The burglar broke into the house. Tom, who's senile, who hurt his ankle, who had unconscious for 12 hours, needed a surgery, but she said no, he wasn't going to get it. And he confronted the burglars that broke into the damn near empty home. Okay.
Yeah. And then he needed eye surgery, but she wasn't sure why. I'm like, that's the most random thing ever. What does eye surgery have to do with him confronting these burglaries? I'm like, what? And then she goes, then that's when her son went to help. And then afterwards, on his way home, he rolled his car. I mean, it was just a constant
I'm serious. First, I thought he rolled his car with Tom in it. Debbie, what do you have to say?
He couldn't have rolled his car with Tom in it because Tom was in the hospital getting his bionic eye put in.
Yeah. Yeah. He was getting the eye fixed.
Yeah.
And the ankle, I think, too. I don't know what else.
Because I forgot he had hurt his ankle. Then he had the shoulder problem, and then he went out the car, but he was unconscious for 12 hours, but she didn't care.
Oh, and he has glaucoma too, remember?
Oh my God.
But don't forget,
I don't have my road map with you.
Don't forget. Hold on. This story started off at the facial thing at the La Mansion with just the burglary. With just the burglary, right? But then by the time it gets to the dinner at Kyle's house, it is PK who conflates both incidents. So the La Quinta incident with the switchback and this and all of that gets conflated together with the burglary and the eye pop of the senior citizen of it all. So those high and drunken male fools who don't know how to be housewives messed up the whole storyline and have all of us very confused.
Wait a minute. And they go, so are you saying Erica's lying?
Oh my God, that sounds like in my household when I say, oh my gosh, you won't believe what happened to so-and-so today online on Instagram. And he'll be like, so you really believe all that crap? And I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, why wouldn't I believe them? Same thing. And of course, I've been proven time and time again that most people lie.
I am. Okay, can we just, okay, can we get back to the accident again?
Which one?
Like, there's been so many. Where do we start?
Chelsea said, she said, maybe people in that family needs to stop driving.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Don't
God.
do that when I take a drink.
Okay. Crazy Cat Mama said they got snow on the grapevine, so he could have hit a grapevine, slip. But okay, you flip your car. I am so serious.
Grapevine.
5 times. Okay, Crazy Cat Mama's in California. 5 times.
Okay. That's a lot.
Nobody knows about it. Nobody has heard about it.
It was never reported that I know of.
I know why.
Why?
He was driving a Volvo.
He needed a Range Rover.
They're real safe cars.
Yes, PK stole this show. He did.
Yeah, he did.
Stole the show.
Yeah.
I can't do the switchback. I don't even have my paperwork to do the switchback. But at least he didn't. I can't. But we can do the 5 times.
Just like listening to her say all these things, I'm like, wait, she just keeps going and going and going. And I'm like, how many things can happen to one family? How is that possible?
Don't say that, because when you say what can go wrong, God only knows.
No, I know that. I'm saying in her, well, yeah, you're right. Don't never say that. You're right about that. But it's like,
oh my God.
It's like she just kept going on and on and on. I'm like, is this girl? And you know what? When you said something about PK saying that she's sort of in on this whole situation and she's kind of being coached on what to say on TV, I think it's 100%
PK
spot
said
on.
And Debbie, you've been saying it. Tom is sitting there. I'm telling you, this whole thing was a hoax. Just like I feel this man has something to do with his son and his wife's red drum. Hi, Raquel. I am serious. Tom and so they're saying, wait a minute. How did she know? Who called her? The hospital called her? For what? When they said they're not supposed to be talking. Are we missing all of this? Are we missing the part that Erica opens mouth, insert her hoof? She wears all that horse hair, so she has a hoof. She inserts hoof.
Well, I think she said that the police called her because she's still technically married to him she still is now married to him.
The police called her.
Yeah, I think the police called her.
No,
she can't go. That's why she called the son to go and check on her.
No. That's not what she said, Debbie.
I thought that's what she
said. Didn't say that. I was waiting for her to say that, and I didn't hear her say that.
She didn't say that. She said that she knew about the burglar. Tom confronted the burglar. Her son went to help. Now, why would her son come from way up north where the snow was at?
Because she said that she cannot contact Tom. So she asked her son to go and check on him when he was in the hospital getting the eye surgery. See, we all hearing something different with this damn story. But what I understood was that she was contacted by the authorities because she is his wife. But she can't have contact with him because of the situation. So she called her son to go and check on him. Why would she call
her son instead of Tom's kids? Tom has a daughter, he has a son-in-law, and he has a son.
Maybe they're not talking to her right now.
Girl, okay.
So she needs somebody who's talking to her.
I need Erica to get her lies together, okay?
Guys, in the live chat, what did y'all hear?
Yeah, what did y'all hear? Because I think Erica and Jen Shaw will be sharing cells real soon.
Yeah, everybody it seems to be unanimous that it's just a bunch of lies, but because I'm looking at the chat on my computer, but it's like,
I am so serious. I can't with these people, Debbie.
Mm.
I swore she said that that her son went to help. She's going through a lot, and then on his way back, he flipped his car 5 times. Kyle changed it to 6 times. By the time it gets to Garcelle, it's gonna be 10 times. Seriously.
You know it will. You know it will. Yeah, let's see. I wrote it in order. In order, she said his house was broken into. He confronted said burglar. Then he needed eye surgery, which I have no idea what the hell that had to do with.
Did the burglar hit him in the eye?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
There are pictures. Did you see on my 90-day page? I shared at one point
That
pictures
was the
of him with
black
black
eye
eye.
that we saw. That was the black eye that we saw when him showing. So I guess the black eye was the cause of the burglar when he confronted the burglar. The burglar got punched him in the eye.
Burglar punched him in the eye.
That was a very kind burglar, because what burglar that doesn't come with at least some sort of weapon to break into the house?
Why did the burglar wait a minute. I'm getting choked up. Why did the burglar decide as of right now to go, oh my God, for the
Natalie.
Girl, that's gonna buy 1, 2, 1, 2. That's 3 bottles of sweet rosé, and that's not including the taxes. Oh my God, thank you so much, Natalie.
That's super sweet.
That is super sweet. And you know what, that damn Google bot, when I find him, I'm gonna punch him in his head. That's that burger.
Right? Punch it in the head. That's what I'm saying.
But seriously,
don't take that.
The whole time they have lived in this house, have you ever heard of a burglar breaking into Erica Jane's home and Tom Girardi's house?
No.
Okay.
Never.
He forgot to lock the door and turn on the security alarm. And she has the dog.
But was there anything left to take? Because didn't at that point they pretty much emptied the house?
Her dirty drawers.
Maybe that's what they were looking for, Debbie. Maybe
Well,
they've got
I was hearing somebody online making a joke saying that whatever like antiques or arts he hired the person to come in there allegedly and steal it so that he could sell it on the black market and collect the insurance on it.
Oh my God, I'm not laughing. I be me, you heard. She goes, hey, Sassy and Susie and Susan. Hi, Holistic. Welcome.
I couldn't pronounce that person's name. Hello, whoever. I couldn't pronounce your name. I'm very sorry. I'm bad with names.
Holistic.
No, that was IB something else.
I be me, you heard?
Oh, is that what it said? I be me? Oh, cool. I like that name. I be me.
I love
it. Good name.
Okay, Debbie, what was your favorite part of the Beverly of the Beverly Hills Housewives last night?
When PK was like, what wife? He needs brain surgery or ankle surgery. And she said, no to the brain surgery. Do the ankle as if he's a famous footballer like David Beckham. And when he said that, right, it struck home to me because I was like, wait, were you purposely not giving him the brain surgery so that you could collect insurance because you want to kill him? What is going on? Like, who makes that decision?
He goes, why would you deny the 79-year-old man who already has issues with his brain as it is, the brain surgery, but be sure and concentrate on his ankle.
Yeah.
Please.
That I know he was saying that as a joke, but it was funny to me. It struck home to me because I was like, wait, what?
It makes sense.
It makes sense. Like, we would go in there and say, oh my God, fix everything. Like, my mom is going to be 80. If something happened to her, knock wood, like, fix everything that you can fix. I do have to consider going under anesthesia for an older person. I get it. But you still got to go into anesthesia to fix the ankle. Why not go in and tool up with the brain? I don't get it.
Mauricio? When he
Mauricio was so high. Oh my
Mauricio's
God.
always high. I love him.
Oh,
I love
God.
Mauricio. Like if I had to pick any husband on the Housewives, anything, it would definitely be him.
Hi, Addie.
He's laid back. He's funny. He's always high. He's just cute. He's yeah.
Okay. So
wait, and there was one more. There was one more part with PK. With PK, yeah. At the end, at the bridal show,
yes.
When someone asked him, "Why did you get out of real estate?" He was like, "Oh, I went broke."
Yep.
2 best lines of the night.
Yep, he said I went broke. He said he almost lost $1 billion, but then somebody else lost. PK is honest because he got tax problems right now. Mm-hmm. They got tax problems. They're gonna be in a new house.
He admitted that it was not $1 billion, it was $2 billion.
Jesus.
I'm just like, oh my God.
I'm like, dude, if they said $1 billion, leave it at that. Like, don't admit to more.
Oh no, because people know that we can find out, just like Jen Shaw had to admit, the Shaw Chalet was a rental. Damn it, we knew that because they sold the shit. In my opinion, Erica needs to write down all the lies. Laura, I said I was going to do
I agree, Laura.
I'm serious. I said I was going to do this, but I can't. I can't keep track of all the lies. I mean, I have them in the head with the switchback, with him cheating, with his 80-something-year-old PP that you've been with him for 20 years. And, you never went to the bank. You had no idea what it was to go to a bank. But when you were sliding down the pole, you were getting a paycheck. So unless they paid you in all ones, but you got a check because you were waiting tables. Then you were not hooking. Then you were dancing. Let's see. But I'm sure you worked at a McDonald's or a Burger King in that little town you were from, but you've never been to a bank. Really? But you got $24 million that you owe American Express. And now that law firm is suing your ass for the rest of their money. I don't know.
I will guarantee you that woman has been to banks many, many, many times. I'm surprised somebody hasn't called her out on that. I mean, let's be real.
Look at Addie says she's turned Wine Wednesday into Wine Thursday.
Whoop, whoop. Celebrate. Okay, was anybody laughing at Lisa Rinna trying to get up those steps, or was it just me? I spit out my drink.
I wanted her to break her. I'm serious.
I was thinking, the good Lord, it was water, because I literally spit like a whole ton of it spewed everywhere. I was like, what is she goes? Oh my, and she's going so.
Honestly, again, I saw C3PO. Honestly, she was a robot for me this entire episode.
And that wig or that hair, whatever Can we get Erica Jane's Glam Squad to do her too?
Right.
Yeah. Her looks are terrifying. She looks better without all that other shit. She ugly anyway. She got them duck ass lips. She looks like a porcupine by the head. I'm sorry. Let me just stop. Okay. I'm good.
I was gonna say, don't tell us how you really feel, okay?
I'm just saying. But I think Dorit's dresses are gorgeous. I really do. I think the bradle gowns are gorgeous. What do you
Not for $35,000. Not for $35,000. No, ma'am.
Yeah, $35,000. That's as much as the whole dang wedding cost. Like one of the girls said. She goes, I didn't. Who was it, Kyle? Yep. She goes, I've never spent that on my whole wedding.
Yeah.
What I want to know is, what do you think about Sutton's ugly ass looking like he lives on Skid Row boyfriend? He looks like a true bum. Maybe they hired him.
I don't know. I didn't mind him too much. Like, especially after hearing, hey, crazy cat mama. Especially after hearing how her ex-husband did her. Any little happiness she could get.
Crazy cat mama said, thank you for saying what I've always felt about Erica, that she was being an overpriced.
It's true. It's true. I mean, come on, Crazy Cat's got it right. It is true.
Oh my God. Okay, I think I broke down all the lies, but I did miss some because she didn't know that she owned the house in La Quinta, but she stayed at the house in La Quinta when she was performing at Coachella. Let me see, what else did I miss with these lies this woman has told? Oh, it's not about the victims anymore. It's about her. Look at her. Look what's going on with me. What about me?
Look at my life, Tori. Look at my life.
$9,500 a month house.
Hi, Lisa. I'm so serious. So we got Mauricio, who high as a kite, who thinks his wife is dumb as bricks because she doesn't see that Erica is lying to her damn face. You want to bet the reason why Erica is not talking to Kyle and Dorit is because of this last scene that she just saw? Because she's not speaking to any of the housewives right now at all, except for Lisa Rinna.
That's true.
And then, Bethany Frankel said she knew about.
I saw that.
You saw that? John posted it. Bethany Frankel said that she knew about Tom being broke and it was all a sham from 2017 to 2018 because he owed her dead ex-fiance $500,000.
But she also told Andy, she told Kyle, and she told Lisa.
She been told them. Yep, she been told them. I'm just like, oh my God. And Bethany knows all. She says when it happened, Andy rang on the phone talking about, you know everything, but you got to remember, Dana Wilkie has been saying that Erica and Tom were living a life of fraud. Danny Wilkie has been saying that.
Who's Danny Wilkie? Is that one of the other
my sunglasses cost $25,000. $25,000.
You remember her? She was on there for like half a season.
She was on there as a friend. Then she came on as another friend. She was a friend of Taylor's.
Yeah, she told Kyle that her sunglasses. Okay. Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, she didn't really make a big hit with me, so I guess I didn't think about it.
Sunglasses were $25,000. Okay.
Didn't she go to jail?
No, Danny didn't. No. She went to
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, but she did get arrested. She had a fight.
Oh Lord.
What did y'all think of Harry Hamlin? I love Harry Hamlin, by the way.
Girl, Harry has to make an appeal. Look, it's in the contract.
I love Harry.
Okay.
I do. But when he sat down and started talking to Erica, this is what he said, because I had to rewind that and go, what is that word? Because I'm a writer and I'm like, what did he just say? Because he said life is filled with vicissitudes. I had to look that up. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh, I thought he was drunk. Okay.
No, it's a word. It means change of circumstances or fortune. And I'm like, well, facts, but I mean,
he should know because he's had vicissitudes all his life.
Vicissitudes.
Don't forget, he's got his new role as Tom Brokaw, so he's channeling Tom Brokaw.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
I thought about that.
It was the wrong audience, though, because she don't know nothing about no vicissitudes, and neither do I.
She probably sitting there like, I have no idea what you just said, dude.
I know. Is it by Fendi or Gucci?
No, it's written in the contract. He has to make 3 appearances at least a season.
Really?
And why do you think Harry is always filming in Canada?
Because he wants to get away from Lisa.
That he has a life there.
I mean, allegedly. I mean, Anyway.
Oh, do tell, Heidi. Do you know something we don't?
Yeah, I posted that a while back about the La Quinta house. But I posted that it's up for sale now. Remember, she kept saying that they kept saying he had sold the house. The La Quinta house just went up for sale to pay the tax debts that's due. I mean, to pay back the law firm. Yes, that's the house that Erica didn't know they owned. But the
one where she didn't know the address?
Yeah, but she stayed there when she was performing at Coachella. Okay.
Wow.
Oh my,
What a
I'm learning all
fire.
kinds of new stuff today. Holy crap.
Yeah, she did a little video thing on IG or something of herself before going on to Coachella
In
in the
that
house in La
house.
Quinta.
In that house.
Oh, I need to find that.
See, what happens is she thinks people forget. We don't forget. And then she get caught up in her lies. And then she tries, and then she looked like a feral cat when she was snarling at poor Sutton. But Sutton's got such class, and I'm gonna have to get her to dress with some, her shoe collection is killing me. She has no taste in shoes. I don't get what she did. Da Vinci, they're ugly as hell. Her shoe collection just knocks me out. I'm like, the dress is gorgeous, but then we get down to the feet. I'm like, really?
I'm excusing her shoes this season because she had on a boot at the beginning of the season.
Oh,
and then she had to wear sneakers. She couldn't wear any heels. And then she graduated to kitten. So
that is true. And I have been there with that boot. Let me tell you something. You don't slip into a really nice shoe very quickly after.
Well, I'll cut her some slack.
When I twisted my ankle, it took me about 5 months. Matter of fact, the picture that's in the beginning of my video, you see me leaning up with those those are 4-inch heels. The reason why that leg is up, if you look real close, my ankle is out to here. So I would slip in my shoes to take pictures, and then I would take them off underneath the table. We were at a ball. I refused to put that boot on because I had that dress on. And my sister said, girl, I stepped in that damn thing with them heels on, and I was in agony the whole time I was stepping. But I refused to wear that.
You're braver than me, because when I have my boot, I live with that thing.
I refuse to wear that boot with that one heel in the boot. No. And we were funny. My sister was like, wait a minute, let me hold you up. I said, no, I got it. And I said, okay, where's our table? As soon as I got to the table, I just sat there. Time for pictures. I stood up, and I had my heel wasn't all the way in my shoe. I had my feet in, looking cute, raised it up, go sit back down.
But y'all remember when they were in Tahoe and they were in the van and Crystal kicked her in her foot and she got upset and she's like, I got really skinny legs. She had just gotten the boot off. Yeah. And I think she kicked her in the foot that had on the boot. I'd have been pissed too. I had to go back to the boot because you kicked me. And I skinny legs. Yeah, and that's why I didn't give her any guff for that. You know?
Yeah. Is there anything else that happened on Beverly Hills that we want to talk about? Anything else? Just mentions.
Why they keep coming after Garcelle though?
Yes.
Oh,
they need to stop. Stop it.
Kyle needs
this
to go.
Woman alone. She is a very independent, strong-willed, just all-around classy person.
Everybody's
love
not
her.
gonna like what I have to say. I'm
just like, y'all need to stop nitpicking at her, and they are kind of going after her. And she did state that, and she feels that way. And they said, well, I don't understand why she feels that way. I can kind of see it though.
Thank you, sweetie.
Oh, that's sweet. Some of those 25,000.
Okay, but here's the thing. Okay, let me tell you how I feel about Garcelle. I love her to death, but she can talk ish in that confessional. I need her to talk it in front of them.
Exactly.
I need her to say what she says in that confessional to them.
Yeah.
And let I've noticed that too. You know what the problem is? She doesn't want to be seen as the angry Black woman. Okay, I'm an angry Black woman when I'm pissed, and I don't care what you think about it. I get to be an angry Black woman, or I can just be an angry woman. But if they want to label it, I'm an angry Black woman. But you don't want to see a mad ass Black woman, so that's a difference. So just keep me angry, and we're good. So anyway, I'm just saying, she's looking at what people are going to say about her. But you go in your confessional and you talk all that ish, but you don't.
Yeah, they're going to say stuff about her anyways because she's saying it behind their back.
Yes, and they're going to see it.
Right, but all of them do the same thing. They talk, they smack, and they confessionals. Look at Kyle.
Yeah, they do. Oh,
yeah. All of them talk they smack in the confessionals. And I think that's part of the show. So it amp it up for the reunion so that they could all get on there and flip their skirts.
But I need Garcelle to be more upfront. She's not a delicate flower. I know she wants to fit in, and she's trying to do that image like when Dorit went at her at the table and talked about how she was picking on her and stuff. See, Garcelle handled that better than I would have, because I would have walked around there, grabbed her by that hair, and yanked her out of that chair. But see, that's a mad black woman.
No, I think
exactly.
she's held her own with Dorit, but especially when Dorit was like, oh my God, doing that long montage and saying, I speak 4 languages and it doesn't make sense in any of them. And she was just like, good for you.
Good for you.
It's just the subtle little comebacks that just kill out Dorit because she just talks too much.
Did you see how Kyle went at Garcelle again? She goes, oh, she does that all the damn time. I just want to yank her. I really do. I don't like that one.
Yeah, she started the whole mess again with her, like she did at the table at Kathy's house. She did the whole same thing again, where she stirred up the mess, and then everybody else is left to deal with it.
See, thank you, Laura. I mean, Kyle and them are shady. Okay, they're gonna act one way. Hi, dear Yvette, but I feel that way. You say it in your confessional, but then when you get in their face, even when she was taken up for Sutton, she was still kind of mousy about it, and I don't like that.
But if she goes in too hard, and it's different in the confessional. You're there by yourself, and no one to talk back to you, and for it to escalate. Right. But when you're in the moment, she's thinking about her reputation, getting that next bag, her kids. She doesn't want to appear as the angry black woman, even though all of us are hoping that she does it. But what repercussions will that lead? Because she's already had that name tag when she did what she did to her ex-husband.
Well, yeah, but he deserved that, though.
Yes, but in the industry, how much damage did it do?
She did a lot of damage, but you know what? Every time I watched Medea's The Diary of a Mad Black Woman, I said, Garcelle, you should have took a page out of that book.
I know.
Didn't he cheat on her?
Yes.
Yeah, for 5 years.
All over everywhere.
Okay, Paranormal Witch. Thank you. I was going to bring that up. The 4 languages. Doria, as you love to say, which I actually think is pretty funny, bringing up her, I know 4 languages, and what was it? I don't understand. She started saying in the 4 different languages. I'm like, what? What purpose did that serve? I don't give a damn how many languages she knows. I didn't. Like, what did that have to do with anything?
She wants her camera time. She needs to have the camera time. Now, I must admit, the house was gorgeous. The rental that they had on the lease, gorgeous. I like the way they had everything laid out, and I mean, I really, really do like the way she did it. But we know if she's on next season, they're gonna every season. Am I crazy, Debbie? Every season they have been in a different home.
They buy the home during off season. They fix it up. They showcase it during the season and then sell it for a profit under their shell company.
Under the shell company, because they have somebody that's buying the house, just like all the clothes she wears. She's a walking advertisement. She gets paid to wear these clothes.
She gets those for free. Yeah. Yes. They know, because she is a name brand person, and they know it from head to toe.
I'm going to give her this. She doesn't wear all her labels together. Mary Cosby, on the other hand, she wears every label together. She going to wear Gucci. She's got this. I'm like, can she pick one label and wear all that one outfit? But I said, what? Mary just goes in the closet. Oh, that's name brand. That's a label. And just throw it all together. No, honey, we don't do that. But okay. Is that anything else from the Beverly Hillbillies?
Yeah, I will. There was one other thing that really made me laugh. And that was the whole Kathy thought Bernie Sanders was Colonel Sanders.
Yes.
From KFC. I was like, what?
We already said Kathy Hilton is a blonde. She's a gypsy blonde, and I'm serious.
But did y'all not laugh at that? Because I was dying. I went, wait, what? Because you remember when that meme was out? I remember when everybody
even know who
sticking Bernie Sanders in their photos.
She doesn't know who Hunky Dory is, right?
I gotta get over her on the floor howling with the dog or something. I didn't get that.
Yes. That was a lot. That was a lot. She says they talk to her, Debbie.
Mommy's so stupid. The dogs must look at her like, "Oh, you stupid human." Oh my God.
All right.
They're like, just keep feeding me that really expensive pate and let's call it a day.
Yeah, she does fallen souffle.
I would love to go. I would just like to go to her house just to smell it. Really. I just want to walk in and see what it smells like.
Probably smell like old wet money.
That's what I was about to say. It probably smells like money.
That's okay, Debbie. I'll take the money. Wet, dry, whatever. I'll take it any way I can get it.
Okay.
Wait. So, well, no, not that bad. I don't need that.
Next week is going to be really, really good.
Ooh,
is that the season finale? Is that the season finale?
Already?
Next week. Is that the season finale?
Probably because all the summer shows are coming, or the fall shows are starting to come back. So
I need to check because they're gearing up towards the season finale. Oh, was last night the season finale? No, it wasn't.
No, that wasn't the finale.
Okay. So, so we have that. So now I know everybody probably watched Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. It was a great opener. I can't stand Jen Shaw. She needs to go to jail. Meredith and Lisa, okay. Yeah, it ain't gonna get good until them cops come pick her up, and that's what we're gonna have to talk about.
See, I'm gonna start watching that one because that little bit of a teaser that I got, I'm like, oh, I kind of want to watch that one.
Yeah,
and they've only had one season, right? They're on season 2, right?
Season 2.
Oh, so I can catch up easily. Yeah.
Married at First Sight.
Lord have mercy,
Debbie. Who do you want to start with?
I'm a glutton for punishment. I want to start with Brett and Ryan because he is so checked out. But he gives the funniest jokes throughout the episode.
Refill. You guys go talk. I get a refill.
I know. I'm gonna have to get one here in a minute, right? Though, Debbie, do you ever see him smile? I would just give anything just to see him smile. I've never caught a smile on his face.
When he was hanging out at Jose's house for the barbecue, when he was talking with Zach and Johnny, he actually gave a belly laugh, and he has a really nice, like, smiling face. When he was talking, because remember they broke up into like about 3 groups.
That's right. Yeah, they had one in the bedroom, one outside, and one I think in the living room, maybe. Yeah.
In the kitchen, yeah.
Oh, in the kitchen, yeah.
He was outside with Johnny and with Zach. And, you know, he laughed. And I think it was the first time that he had laughed. And I like him. Do I like him with Brett? No. But I like him. He's funny. He's got a dry sense of humor. I think he can laugh at himself. I think he's trying to spare her feelings because he is in no way attracted to her. And I just think it's funny.
I think he was expecting something or someone completely opposite of what he got.
He doesn't like redheads.
Mm-hmm.
No, and not only that, I don't think he's attracted to her in any way, shape, or form. Not her. I mean, I don't know if he's not attracted to her. I don't think he's attracted to her personality, her looks,
nothing about her,
like anything.
She's not adventurous, and I think it annoys him.
And that turned him off on the honeymoon.
Mm-hmm.
Turned him off.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, that's right. Because they went out on the canoes, and she was like griping about this little
from
whatever.
From the airplane where she made the baby cry because she was freaking out on flying.
I have to say though, I'm the same way though, Debbie. I am the worst. I feel really bad for people who get seated next to me when I go on a flight and I don't have an actual person next to me that I know. Because
Girl,
I'll
I would
tell
not
them,
be
I'll look at them
traveling
and
with
I'll
you.
go,
Oh
hey,
yeah, you can't sit next to me because I think
I would be voting to push
no.
you out the emergency exit.
no. I tell them,
Take
I
a
just say,
sedative.
look, I say, I don't like to take off, but once I get in the air, I'm cool. So if you see me
No.
over here, like grabbing on to things and white knuckling, like I'm okay. If I have a little panic attack, don't worry. I'm not going to quit
I
breathing. But if
have
I do, pull the oxygen down and give me just a little whiff.
nope.
I'll be good.
Girl, this last flights I had were the smoothest flights. I mean, takeoff was smooth, and I like to sit on the wing. Please put me on the wing.
I do too. I like the
I'm on a
wing and
problem.
I like to land. I like flying and landing is good. I don't like taking off.
I don't
No,
like
I
the
don't
wing.
like to
It
climb
pops
up
my ears.
if they got
Yes.
turbulence. But Debbie, you know what I found? I put my Bluetooth in my ears, and there's no cracking or nothing. I mean, there's no popping at all anymore. Put your Bluetooth in.
I can sit in front of
Oh,
the
shit, I'm
wing
not
or
even on
behind
camera.
the wing, but
I'm
not
talking
on the
and-
wing.
I'm talking
Oh.
and I'm looking at my. I was like,
I wonder why you were.
I thought she was doing something.
I'm just talking and I look and say, why is my
Ooh, now she's got the rosé. We
That's
have
so
gone from the red
nice.
to the rosé, people. She is serious.
rosé?
Serious.
But yeah, so Brett and Ryan, yeah, they're gone. We already said that they weren't gonna make it.
I'm
No,
really
he's
getting,
not
I'm
happy.
getting worried
He's
in
a
general
redhead.
about these experts. I'm getting concerned. Like, are
The
they going? Are they
experts,
going to look
they don't
cuckoo?
pick. No, they don't pick. It's production who picks for shock value.
Yep.
Hold on. Are you serious?
These experts
not-
can't be that stupid. They can't. This is
But
all
yes, they can.
production.
Oh, Red Hot is here. Hi, Red Hot. I didn't see you. I had stepped away from the laptop. Hi, sweetie. Welcome.
I don't know, Red Hot, but hello.
Red Hot.
So
Yes.
I don't think that they would allow production to pick because they actually do get.
Pick, Debbie. Production doesn't pick.
I don't know. They can't be this sucky. Like, they are the worst.
Yeah, they can.
But Dr. Cal, he needs to match me with him because I saw him driving his convertible and I wanted to be sitting right next to him. I'm serious. Dr. Cal, I just want to ride with him. Pastor Cal, I'm sorry. I want to be the preacher's
His wife
That's
might
all
not
I'm
like
saying.
that very much.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, wait, he is married, right?
Yeah, because he said his hashtag is marriage ain't for punks.
I'm sorry, he can get divorced. I want to be the preacher's wife. Shit.
Poor thing. He's like happily married. She wanted him to like break up.
How do we know he's happily married? Did he say he was happily married? Let's just
As long as he's getting that paycheck, he's happily married.
Okay,
exactly.
I gotta stop because my baby's probably watching. Honey, I do not want to ride in Pastor Cal's convertible car. I'm just joking. Okay.
Put the disclaimer below.
Put the disclaimer below. Anything I say, I'm under the influence of Snoop Dogg wine. Okay.
Which apparently is pretty strong stuff. I'm afraid to try it.
You see, Debbie's still sipping, right? She learned.
yeah.
I see that.
And mine is watered down, but it was an extra heavy pour, though.
Okay. Okay, Debbie, who's your next? I'm sorry. Debbie, you picked. Okay.
Yeah, so it's Susie's turn.
Who's your next pick?
Oh, okay. Can I pick like my favorites?
Okay.
Gil. Okay, Gil is my favorite. Let me put it this way. Couple-wise, Mirla can just like.
I don't left Gil 2 messages already. I'm gonna have to just go drive to the fire station and have a heart attack and wait for him to give me mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. That's all.
Ooh, is he not the hottest thing you have ever seen? And he is so patient. This man puts up with more crap from any one woman I have ever seen in my entire life. And he's still just with a smile.
Yep,
I'm
he's
like,
a firefighter.
But is he real?
He's real.
Think about it. But now last night I noticed, and I'm really impressed when she took him to the fancy restaurant and she had the Chanel number 5 drink.
Okay, the place they were at is in Midtown. It's right across from the beer brewery, and it's really, really nice. And right next door is my favorite Oriental. Well, Thai food is called Mides, and they're right next door. So it's not that bougie as he puts it, and it's not that overpriced. Because Clint and I have been there several times, so I hate when he said that. But I'm
well,
not
he might be
impressed-
used to Hooters or something. I don't
Yeah,
know,
but
but
I'm not I wasn't impressed with the food, but their drinks are off the chain. Now the appetizers are good, but the for it's a food, no, they can do better. Especially when you bring me some dried out damn salmon, and no, I can't have that.
but it was more like, you know, he's trying so hard to make their situation work. And every single turn, she's got something that bothers her. Everything
But you know
bothers
what?
her.
I think if she is here's my thing. I think if she stopped being so pretend bougie,
Mhm.
Yep. Not say pretend bougie, because just because you have this bag and that bag, you don't have to brag about it. So pretend bougie. And I know she was raised in a point where she was really poor. She slept on the floor. There was a small house. But a woman like that has a lot of insecurities within herself. So it's the
Right.
materialistic stuff that brings her some type of value. She doesn't value herself. Look at her. Have you seen her put any type of makeup on?
Never. She says she doesn't wear makeup
But
at
she doesn't
all.
even try to do anything to herself at all. She's a pill, is what she is. I mean, I can see she put some curls in her hair. She looked better when she was meeting her friends out for dinner and drinks than when
Yep.
when she's with Gil. And that's your husband.
Well, and then she complained about her plastic ring, which, by the way, is silicone. And a lot of people do that when they work out or they work it.
When they're working out and stuff.
Or they have jobs where, it might pull on their like actual ring and take their finger off or whatever,
A lot of people do that. So, Debbie, what do you have to say? She's just laughing. What do you have to say, Debbie?
Wait, is Debbie frozen? Oh, there she goes.
No, I'm here. Look, Gil says some things to me that rub me the wrong way.
Come on, tell me.
And as much as Mirla complains, Gil is a good-looking man. I'll give him that. But I don't like no motherfucking cheap bitch around me. And Gil gives me that.
Cheap vibes.
Yes.
Cheap vibes. Yes.
And I am not downgrading how I like to live because you like to cook your at-home slop.
Yep.
Seriously.
And I get that. So I like to cook. Okay, I like to cook, but I like to go out and eat. I like to go be wine and dine. So normally we do this when we go out of town on vacations. We go out, or every once in a while he'll go. Okay, so where they were at, okay, it's like Midtown Center City area. But when we go out, I'll take Clint places and he'd be like, oh my God. And then he took me one place on the southwest side about a couple of months back. And I was like, I ain't never been here. I like this. But you don't sit there.
I do have to agree with Debbie, because if you remember when Mirla said, okay, I'm only asking for brunches on the weekends and 2 dinners a month.
Yeah, but who goes to brunch every weekend? I don't. And I like to go to
brunch. I would if I could.
But I don't.
I can't afford it.
Because you get the same damn food every weekend. I like going maybe once.
Oh, but brunch is the best.
Unless you're meeting your girlfriends and you got this date set up. Now, every other weekend, brunch. Yes. But not every weekend. No.
I mean, it's not the brunch she likes. It's the mimosas.
You can make the mimosas at your damn house.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like Debbie said, it's like it's getting out. Like
she wants to be courted. She wants to be romanced.
She wants to show off her husband because she wants a brunch husband. That's what she said.
If I had a husband that looked like that, I'd be showing him off too. I'd be like, it's my man.
I don't like the little comments that he makes all the time. And like when she said, and she does notice things about him. Because if you remember when they had the question and answer thing, was it them who knew the most about each other? The ones who didn't like each other?
Yeah.
But, oh no, wait, that was the wrong season. Sorry. But she is picking up little things on him.
She knew he liked the chocolate chip cookies.
Yes.
He told her.
And then she's like, I can make like healthier ones for you, because he does seem like he's physically fit. He's a firefighter. He should be conscious of his health.
Yep.
You know, she offered to do that. And he's like, fake cookies.
Fake cookies. Yeah.
Your wife offering to do something for you. Accept it.
I think Gil would have been better.
Raquel, I don't care.
I do. I think Gil would have been better with Brett. Remember, I told you that. I think he would have been better with Brett. I really do.
That's, you know what? That's actually a good pairing.
I really think they need to get me to pair these people because
I think you're right. Well, I think they need to have all three of us, because between us, all three of us, we could do a way better pick.
And I agree with, because I think you said Mirla would have went good with Ryan as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that now.
Yep.
I think he's like,
they're both very particular though.
But here's the thing. Where my mind turned with Gil was when they had the financial discussion, and when he realized that not only because I don't think he took her brother seriously when the brother said she's got herself sorted out, you don't worry about that, right? And when he saw that, I think he felt slightly emasculated.
Yep, he did.
But that's what happens when you ride on good looks and a fireman's hose for all of your adult life. Yeah, get your shit together, Gil.
But his mom actually reminded me of Pedro's mom. Seriously, she looked just like Pedro's mom. I thought she was doing a dual role. I said, wait a minute, are Gil and Pedro brothers? But he's from Colombia. But okay, so
I will take up for him on this, Debbie. I was on keto diet for a really long time, and those keto chocolate chip cookies are not the same.
But here's the thing. You want to engage with her, and she finally wants to do something for you.
Right.
Do not criticize it. Say, oh my God, I would love it. Take a bite, choke it down with some milk, and then go have your real chocolate chip cookies at the fire station.
Hold on. I don't think my
that's true.
Wrench. Hold on.
You know?
Hold on. I gotta.
And that's why when he rubbed her foot, she criticized it. I don't blame her.
Okay. Debbie, yes. Okay, now that you mentioned that, I was like, what is her problem?
Because I'm like that.
If I had...
Okay,
no, he criticized my cookies. I'm going to criticize your crusty fingers on my beautiful foot. Go away.
Okay, my 361 type.
But she doesn't like anything he does.
How do you bring back the wrench?
How do you bring back the wrench?
She got locked out. My 361, type something for me, please.
Lordy have mercy. Look at you. You locking the mods out even now.
I didn't lock her out.
I'm just
kidding. She
got
locked out of her account.
Oh.
Okay, you got your wrench back. I see it. Okay. Oh,
I see it. There we go.
Yeah, I have to give her back her wrench.
You got lots of mods, Heidi. Look at you.
People
up in the game
for me, and I love it.
I'm saying, okay, I gotta go get more wine. Y'all pick another couple.
Okay, so who do I want to talk about, Debbie? Okay, you think about
who do you want to talk about? Who are you going to talk about?
Bao and Johnny.
Oh.
No, we're gonna save them for last.
Okay,
let's do Zach and Michaela.
These two is a whole mess. I was sitting under the tree, and then I was reading my book, and then a bee came, and then I kept reading my book, and then it swatted away, and the apple fell, and then the trees fell, and then another bee came. I was like, wait, what? What is he saying? He the black male version of It.
He was doing an analogy. Oh my God, wait a minute. I gotta get this. When he was talking about swatting the bee, and she's like, I'm like,
when
you the bee, dummy. You the bee.
When the bee finally stung him, I was like, great. Did he go to the hospital? What happened?
Oh my God.
Where are we going with this?
Oh my Lord. God. So what do you think? I'm serious. She's sitting there. Now, okay. He doesn't like the way she communicates.
Mm-hmm.
And she's saying that if the bee is coming for you, where's the hive? So it must be something you're doing.
Oh God. I wrote down something with that because I had an issue with that.
Yeah, the beaver
okay.
is the most important part.
Look, I know he says they have a problem with communication, and frankly, I have a problem with both of their communication because I don't understand neither one of them. But in this point, with his little story, when I sat back and fully digested it, minus all of the likes that he put in, he had a valid point. He's stressing how they handle conflict, how they communicate with each other, and anger levels. And she is ignoring all of that and wants to find the root of the problem when, girl, you jumping from 1 to 1,000 is the root of the problem. You the hive, girl. You the hive. And he's scared to tell you that because he don't want you to pop off on him. So he needs to stop beating around the bush.
Clearly, this is about Michaela and Zach.
Yes.
The bee thing is what clued me in. I'm like, whoa, that was interesting. Okay.
Oh my Lord. I was like, what is going on here? Why are you outside reading? Isn't that hot?
It was like an Erica story. It went round and round and round and round
and
never ended up anywhere.
But
I think Zach has realized that Michaela, even though she's attractive, she is not what he needs at all. At all.
Girl, there's not much to say about that couple because they don't even like each other.
So Zach, so someone that likes to communicate, I think Zach would have been better with it's going to be Rachel because she likes to be heard, and Zach is a good listener, except for Michaela just screams or she just flies off the handle. So as far as matching, Zach would have been better with Rachel because she was
true
about Jose not hearing what he's not listening, he's hearing. And I think if you look at it, Zach and Rachel would have been a better match.
We should contact Lifetime or whoever it is that produces this show. It's Lifetime, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we should have a chat with them, Heidi.
Yeah, I'm serious. Think about it. I'm serious, Debbie. Think about it. Think about what Rachel has been saying and think about what Zach has been saying. Think about it. Everybody, think about it.
You know what I think would be an interesting take on the show? I don't know if they've ever thought about doing this, but really.
Tina Elaine, girl, when he raised up them armpits, he's not even manscaped.
Did you see the sweat going down his armpit?
With all the deodorant caked up. Hi, KK.
No, the chunks of deodorant. Like, come on, rub that in, dude.
I was seeing the sweat rolling down his armpit, and it was dripping off of his hairs. But that also showed me how scared he was in that conversation he was having with her too.
Did you notice that Zach has a stuttering problem? Do you notice Zach has a stuttering problem?
I thought that he swallowed his words, like he bite back his words.
I didn't notice the stuttering, but yeah, I do notice that he thinks very hard about what he says.
Because he's scared.
No, he has and I bet if I look further enough, I'm going to find out where he went to speech impediment classes. Because he reminds me of my brother. And when he speaks, sometimes when he's really excited, that's that stutter. You're trying to get everything out before you start doing that like that. So so he's been known to have a stuttering problem. Yes, somebody call Lifetime and let them know that Dr. Melanie is in the house.
Oh, hello, Dr. Melanie and everybody. No, what I was thinking though is what if we put these couples on as like the single life kind of situation, you know, like, because they do show a little bit of like kind of like what they're like, but they don't really give you a real look into who they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What if they changed up the show a little bit and they started showing these people as singles and they go, okay, let's between the people who are watching, like us,
let us vote.
Yes, commentary, and maybe we'll let those so-called like experts have a little say-so. But maybe we could say, hey, you know what? I feel like this person will go really good with this one, da-da-da. I don't know. Just sounds like a good idea to me.
I think it's a good idea. Debbie, we're going to start bombarding. Everybody stop calling Lifetime because we're gonna start picking these couples.
But wait, why don't you just call the production company and pitch the idea?
Well, damn,
and just get your own
that is
show.
a good idea.
Oh,
Okay, we're gonna
yes.
Do
we're gonna
that.
definitely do that.
Wait,
That's
and
what we need.
wait, who came up with this? Oh, wait, me.
Okay,
Right.
We're gonna give you
And-
credit. You're gonna be an executive producer. Damn.
Let's do it. Woo. Let's do it. And if they need me to write a few little lines for them to say, you know, make themselves look better, sound better, whatever, I can do that. I'm a writer. Hey.
Okay, we're good to go then.
I can
Guys,
do
we're
it.
gonna get our own show because they're matches. But I was more excited for this season. So is there anything else about Michaela besides she's crazy and the braids are too tight in her head and she probably needs to let her hair air out some so she can stop thinking crazy?
I did like
No.
her braids though.
Her braids are pretty.
Her braids are gorgeous. I'm not saying nothing but the braids. I'm saying they're too damn tight because her brain is just gone. The woman is nuts.
Yeah, I think
I
Zach
said
needs
they're
to run.
affecting her brain, much like, you know, Tom Girardi. Her brain is like not all
I
that.
know crazy when I see crazy. Okay, I'm crazy. So I know crazy when I see, but she's a special kind of crazy. Okay,
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
oh my
Ooh.
God, guys, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. So I never realized how many people watch me, right? So when I come off live, I have like all these other views. So my ex-daughter-in-law, she calls me, she goes, "Ma," and they all still call me Ma. "Ma, I watched you last night. You are crazy." And I'm like, "You watched me?" She goes, "Yeah, I subscribed to your channel." Then my other daughter-in-law in Laredo and her sister, "Woman, you have lost your mind." Everybody started sending me messages.
They just figured out you're crazy, Heidi,
No,
after
they know
all
I'm
these years.
crazy. No, they know I'm crazy. See, but they know me because I was their mother-in-law, their ex-mother-in-law, so they know me. But I didn't realize they all watched me. I really didn't. And then my grandson tells
My
me,
family might be watching because I invited everybody from Facebook. So I don't know
"Oh
who's
my
in here.
God,
Hello, people from wherever you are from.
Yep.
Friends, family, lovelies. You know what? Did y'all notice there's a theme on this season of Married at First Sight?
What's the theme?
Booze, booze, and more booze.
And more booze. That's why we do
They
cocktails on
must be
Thursday.
giving them like free alcohol on this season to be like, yo, get drunk and do anything exciting.
Oh my God.
Anything.
So, okay, now we have Jose and Rachel. What you think, Debbie?
I can't focus on them too much because then I start looking at his mouth and it kind of freaks me out. It really does. It's so white around his lip. It's like, what's going on?
And then
it's like it's like a furry anus talking at me all the time.
Oh my God.
She said it. I didn't say it, but it's pretty spot on.
I get so distracted by that little person that's suffering from the Napoleon complex. I really do.
I couldn't even tell you what color eyes he has because I'm always looking like right here on him.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
Right here.
But his beard is normally pretty nicely groomed, but
well, he's nicely groomed, but I mean, with the big, like she's talking about with the big smile and the big teeth, like it's a lot.
I can't say it, but I'll spell it. P-U-S-S. Yeah, that. Anyway,
I will not insult my vaginal area by calling him that. He's a furry anus.
Oh my God. But Rachel, okay, here's what I'm confused with Rachel about. She said in her other relationship, she's always been the one to give, and do. Now she's got a man that wants to do. And now you want to fight
with the do.
With the furry, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say it sort of went really well from the anus into that. I'm like, my brain.
Oh my goodness.
You're right.
Oh God. Okay, y'all just laugh with us because we're all apparently drinking a little.
But I'm just saying, if you remember when she was talking to her mother and she was talking to her best friend, and when she was talking to the doctor, I forgot her name, with the black hair, she was saying how the relationship ended. The guy had cheated and she did everything. And now she's got a man that, girl, shut up, sit back, put your money in the bank, wrap your coins. So if it doesn't work, you can move on and you still got all your damn money.
Yep.
Come on.
And then she could go to Switzerland.
Thank you.
Right?
If this man tells you he's got 2 homes, and come on, he makes good money. He works at NASA. Okay, I know. So come on. Let the man
did you see
what
that
he wanna
house
do.
though? That house was nice.
His house, he lives in Pasadena. So
I loved it when Mirla said, it's all nice that we came to this house, but I will not be coming back to his house in the middle of nowhere ever again.
He's in Pasadena.
I remember that now that you brought that up.
Yeah,
wow,
he lives in
Pasadena.
And it's not that far. It's not that far. But Mirla doesn't want to be out there. She wants to be in the city area. She wants to be in that downtown. But in Pasadena, he lives in Pasadena. And Pasadena, from NASA to Pasadena, he's like maybe 15 minutes from his job. So yeah, he is a beautiful.
Well, that's perfect. Yeah.
And his backsplash reminded me of the backsplash in my son's home, the dark cabinets, which is the color of my cabinets in my house. So I was checking everything out. He's got good taste. So he wants to take care of you. Let him do it. Shit. Stop complaining.
Right.
But,
and why did she have to admit about the cheating thing? Okay, I know she slipped up because they were playing a drinking game.
Well, she's got to talk about it because she brought it up on the
because she brought it up. But I mean, but then she brought it up again, and I'm like, why? Like, shut
because
up
he
about
wants her
it.
to talk about it, and he's the one that said something that came up on the trip, and she goes, "I know you've been wanting to ask me." So yeah, I get it, but
I understand.
It's a past relationship. Who cares? But he dated somebody for 4 damn years, and he didn't want to marry her because she had kids, but he got the benefits of being with her.
Yeah, really? What I understand is you knew she had kids from the get-go, obviously.
Yep.
Am I right?
Yep.
So what changed your mind? Like, why did you wait 4 years, lead this poor woman on, and then go, nah, I don't want to date somebody with kids? I feel like there's more to it than that.
There's more. She was giving him snatch. Hello.
Yep. But the goat yoga.
Yeah, that's all it was. I think it's slim pickings for him.
As we saw on this episode, men really, really like change drastically when they get that.
Yep. But what I'm saying is he knew she had the kids. My thing is when you're in a relationship with a woman and she's got, what is she at? Kids? Well, she said 2 kids, 4 kids, what? But she has kids. You're in a 4-year relationship. You've gotten involved in these kids' lives. Why put them through that when you're not planning on being there? That is selfish. She was giving it to him. He was accepting it. But he knew from the beginning that he didn't want to have a ready-made family and he wasn't going to marry her. Period.
Right.
That's it.
Which is kind of cruel to waste somebody's time like that. And trust me, when I say waste it, I mean it because I know it.
Well, she wasted her own damn time. Because
you either commit or you get out. Commit or call it quits.
Why would you put your kids through that? Seriously.
Ooh, that's a new saying now. Commit or quit.
Yep. I always say either what I say is SHIT or get off the toilet. That's what I say.
Yeah, I say that one too. But I know you're monetized now.
Well, I'm trying to be good. But the kids are the ones that suffer. And that's what I don't like. Anybody
that is true.
They never got to meet my sons until I was ready, until we were in some type of relationship, understanding, and it led to something else. But you're not going to meet my, and I have boys.
How would they not meet? How would he not meet the kids? They were in a 4-year relationship. I mean, what was she? She going to hide the kids for 4 years?
Meet them. Easily. Yeah. You go meet him.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But after 4 years, like, I wonder if the relationship progressed to the point where he did interact with her children.
Yeah, and Miracle won't even do barbecue. She's a weirdo. She. That's why I call her
I
fake
did.
bougie. I call her fake bougie, and I mean that. She's fake bougie.
Yep.
I think
Good
she just
point,
didn't
Melanie.
want to
Good
do
point.
barbecue with them. I think
Yeah.
Mirla is disengaged at this point.
You
She's
think?
just there for the check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is that the deal now? They actually get a check because I know they get the apartment. Remember back in the day when they first started Married at First Sight, they were in it for the relationship because they weren't getting paid.
And
They weren't
weren't they
getting all
in
these
their own
people
homes too?
following.
Didn't they have to choose whose home they were living in? Like they
Yes,
didn't get them apartments
Yep.
at the
they had to go
beginning.
find their
Yep.
own place. They weren't
Yeah.
given a neutral place. They had to go find what they could afford to pay for. Like it's like Lifetime gave them nothing.
Yep.
They didn't get any money. They got a husband or a wife, whether they liked it or not.
So, Mila, we already know that's not going to work. Okay. Whoo, Rachel and Jose. I like the goat yoga. I saw a different side of Jose when he was stroking that goat. Girl, when he was stroking that goat, I was falling asleep.
Heidi, I feel the same. I really wanted to pet those little goats so bad. I was like, oh my gosh, bring me that cute little baby goat.
Have
They were
y'all ever
precious.
smelled goats?
Good night, my 360.
Yes, I have smelled them, and I would like, yeah, I can get over the smell because they're so cute.
Yeah, no.
You ever smell babies when they poop their diapers? They're cute, but they still smell.
Oh, Dionne got more bags to give away. So we have our last couple.
Okay, the person that comment the most on this live, I will give one bag tonight. I'll pick the person. Hold on,
Dionne, thank you for my little gift bag. I love it. Not a little. I thought I was getting a little gift bag, and she sent this whole big box. Thank you so much.
She did?
Thank you. Yes.
Bling Boutique. How do I not know about this? Hold on.
This is Cincy.
It's amazing.
This is Dionne.
I need to be following her.
Dionne sells Cincy. She's on my she's on my YouTube channel. Well, she's on my page.
I have heard you talk about the Cincy, but you know what? Sometimes when I'm like driving, I have to switch back and forth, and I like only get to hear bits and pieces. But I heard you mention the Cincy.
Yeah, she does the Cincy, and my dad asked me the other day. He said, "Baby, what is that?" And I showed him. He goes, "Oh, I like that. I like that." I'm like, "Okay, Daddy," which that means I'm going to give him that Cincy. Okay, so it yeah, but he was like, "Oh yeah, I like that. I like that." I said, "Okay, Daddy." So he'll be leaving here.
No, I'm so glad, Heidi, that you have your dad there because I miss my daddy a lot. And
yeah,
it's like when I said, "Oh, there's reverb on your channel," I said it last night and I was out and about. You know, no, that's my dad watching TV. I'm like, no, let Dad watch TV because I mean, I would give anything to have my daddy. So.
It's loud because he doesn't have his hearing aids. He forgot them. So
yeah.
But so when I told him today, and I said, "Daddy," I said, "I'm taking you home Saturday." He was like, "Okay, baby." I said, "You ready to go?" He was like, "Yeah, but not really." My dad is not gonna know how to cook for himself. He's not going to know how to make his own coffee no more. He doesn't have to do anything. He gets up in the morning, brushes his teeth, takes his shower, comes in the living room smelling good. And he was like, "All right, baby, can I get my coffee now?" I'm like, "Here we go."
So it sounds like I need to come and live at Heidi's house for a little while to get a little peace and quiet.
He loves it here. And so when I came back, he was so excited. So I did steaks for him yesterday. I did steak and asparagus and with the mushroom and onion gravy. Then today I cooked him mustard greens, kale, and collard greens. I fried him some chicken and I did some jasmine rice. And he ate and he just sat there and smiled at me. So later on, I'll get him a slice of watermelon or I'll give him some popcorn. And then he'll sit there till 2:00 in the morning watching TV. And I had to teach him how to turn off my TV with the remote because I get up and my TV is still on. I'm like, ugh. But yes.
So. I mean, it sounds like me and your dad would get along just fine because I stay up half the night watching TV.
Oh, Gwen's coming for recovery. Gwen, I'm just getting rid of a patient.
Oh my God.
No, the last time my dad came to stay with me was in Virginia when I got married, and he catered When I tell you my dad is a chef, my dad catered my whole wedding. My uncle is a pastry chef. He baked my wedding cake, took it and had it stacked on tiers. They ate that whole cake. I was lucky to get a corner to freeze. Good thing because the marriage didn't last anyway. But my dad catered my wedding. We had bluefish stuff. I mean, with crab meat. He catered my wedding.
Wow.
So, yes.
Impressive.
He flew from New Orleans, came up, and we went. He was
See, Raquel and I are coming for the food. Heidi, you better get ready.
I do cook.
Dionne says Raquel, not today.
Yeah, I do cook. But when, so when he came up and I was like, because when I called him, I told him, he was like, all right, baby, I'm going to be up there. I'm going to cater it. And I was like, what do you need? He goes, don't worry about he said, when I get there, we'll go to the store. We went to the store. I'm telling you, the food, I think I spent about $200 on just the stuff he needed, maybe $300. But the food that he laid out was off the chain.
That sounds like my daddy. My daddy was always the cook.
Yeah, and always. My uncle was a pastry chef in the Navy. So he baked the cake, took it, had it tiered up, and they delivered it at the wedding. And my uncle baked my cake. My cousin, he's an interior decorator. They did that whole area. I didn't do any of the decorations, nothing. It was all donated. It was I have good family and friends. Raquel's coming for the food.
Me too.
She and I are going to come at the same time.
Can we pick the menu? Just like order ahead and just
yes,
show
I
up?
tell you, I cook.
Right?
I really do cook. I love to cook. I don't like to go out to eat because I'm picky. Let me tell you, if I tell you I want my steak medium rare and you bring me a steak that's when I cut open and I see nothing but dark, we got a problem. If I want salmon,
I'm the opposite, Heidi. I'm the opposite.
Yeah, and I tell you what, my salmon, I'll tell them because when I want my salmon, I want it grilled. Okay, I don't bring me no dried out salmon. I don't do it because you're not gonna like me. And my sons go with me. They're like, please listen to her carefully when she's ordering because I'm serious. We don't want no problems, and that's what they are.
Your sons are like, we don't want to be embarrassed, Mom.
They do because they hate to go out with me to eat. And I'm like, okay, I need my salmon. I want it cooked. I'd say grill it this way, flip it over. I said, I want the middle. I want it to be pink. I want it to be juicy. I don't want it dry. I want my asparagus to be firm, but yet I want it to have a little shit. Nate was like, oh, here we go. And this
Lord have mercy. Essentially, you go to a restaurant and tell them how to cook.
Yes. But they get it right now.
Not the snorting.
I go to certain restaurants and they know. And I'm like,
halfway through the bottle, there might be some snorting.
I'm good. We have Bao and
dear Lord, Johnny. Come on. Can I just say, if there's ever like a smackable, like punchable face, his is one. For some reason, he's just got a punchable face. Like I just want to like. Yeah.
Johnny has a temper
Johnny
on
is
him.
A player.
Johnny annoys me. I cannot help it. But I thought when they started out, I'm like, oh, they are like a match made in heaven. Maybe in hell, but not in heaven.
Have you noticed an attitude change since he started getting sex from Bao?
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
That's all he just needed to get the gears greased. That's all he needed.
Yes, ma'am. This particular episode, I noticed there was a lot of booze involved and a lot of little like flirting and getting sassy with each other and getting and I was like, whoa.
They're taking a lesson from Mass Australia with the booze.
But you know what? He was trying to loosen her up. When they were doing that painting,
I
felt his frustration. I felt his frustration.
But she's OCD. I mean, she's clearly like very, 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 like it has to be exact. Did you notice that?
Yep. But he's trying to get her to get out of that.
But you can't change that.
Yeah. He's going to have to learn to accept that.
Mm-hmm.
he can enjoy the moment for the both of them and let her freak out all on her own with
But
it.
it turns him off. Did you notice it turns him off?
Everything turns him off unless she goes in and makes him happy in the
Those
bedroom.
are just excuses. Those are just excuses.
So he's looking for things, like he said. He likes to look for stuff so that he doesn't feel the need to be committed, right?
Exactly.
Yep. Okay, I got it. So, but besides, I just dropped something. Look, hold on.
Because I even said in my notes, Johnny gets very defensive and like large letters.
Yes. So
I liked how she stood
remember
up
when he said, "Do you even know my heart?" Because she starts telling him like what she's seeing. He goes, "What? Do you know my heart?"
But
but she doesn't back down
to ask him. She doesn't ask him anything. She assumes, and that's what frustrates him. So Debbie, what do you have to say?
In that scene where they were at the dinner, where he was getting so agitated and all the veins were popping in his head.
Yes.
I love how she handled that. She didn't back down. She kept calm. And honestly, I thought she was a bit monotone. She went very robotic. She did not have any emotion whatsoever. And she stood her ground with him. Johnny, I felt, was dead wrong. How he was handling it was wrong.
Yes.
And he soured that dinner for me.
Yes, he did. I wasn't happy with the dinner because she cooked. She took her time. She drizzled. I was speaking of salmon. Girl, I got to have some salmon tomorrow because I need some salmon. But
Heidi, did you look in your comment? Somebody says, note to self: if you go out to dinner with Heidi, tell her do not order the salmon.
It's not just the salmon. It's the steak.
Raquel, I think it's everything for her.
It's the filet of soul.
I think if Heidi could, she would go back there in the kitchen and be like, no. Let me show you how to do this.
I do it. I would do it myself. And I'm serious. Right? I said, okay. There's a winery here in Brennan, Texas. And, they do some of the best wines. So we went for my sister's birthday, and there's a big, beautiful restaurant on the winery. So I ordered a steak. Well, we got a table full of people, like 15 people. Everybody's getting their food. And I'm like, well, I don't have my food. So I said, it's coming. I'm like, well, God damn, what are they doing with the steak? So the steak comes. I looked at it. Nope. I got pissed. And then I told them, I don't want that steak. That's not what the fuck. I went off. And I'm serious. I completely went off in this restaurant. My sister was like, here we go. So then they bring me another steak, which was not correct. But then when we got the bill, they had 2 steaks on there. And that's when I lost my mind. Seriously. So they took the steaks off. They took off my sister's food. They were like, no, we're going to pay for ours. And then they bring me a steak. I said, I don't want that shit. And my sister's friend said, just put it in the box. We're going to take it. And she goes, you going to take this goddamn steak the way you act up?
I wouldn't have been eating that. I'd have been scared.
I didn't do it. I said, y'all can have it.
I have to agree with Debbie on this. Nope. It would have been a little terrible.
They probably dragged that all over the kitchen floor.
I got the cats lick it.
Okay, Heidi, go and look up, Google what people do to food.
No, I don't have to. At the Golden Nugget on my birthday 2 years ago. Stuff. Nope. I ordered the tri-tip at the Golden Nugget, bragging about the tri-tips, how good the food is. We get there, it's late. Well, I order it, they bring it, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, what the hell is this? She goes, it's tri-tip. I'm like, no, it's not. She goes, well, that's the last one we had. I said, you think I'm going to eat that because what? And I went off. Clint just sat back. My sister was like, stop it. And I was like, oh.
So, Debbie, have you figured it out yet? Heidi is the bougie one.
Oh,
she's the bougie one.
I think it's particular.
I'm
particular, but a little bit bougie.
If I'm paying for it, I want it the way I want it, right?
A little bit.
I think that's why Clint don't like to go out to eat with me. He'd be like, oh, he said, babe, where you going? And he said, okay, call me when you get back. I'll be on my way. No. No, he doesn't.
You know what? We had a friend like that. we had a friend like that. Every time we would go out to eat, a girl that we worked with, and back in the day, and we would go out, and all she would eat would be chicken wings or chicken nuggets. But she would get very particular with them and saying, "I want this and this and not this." And if it was the wings, she only wanted the flats, not the drumsticks, and all sorts of nonsense. And we'd be all sitting there, and inevitably she'd be the one ordering first, and it was just like, "Oh my God, are you serious?"
I don't. Okay, I can't blame her for wanting the flats because I hate the little like chicken drumstick thingies.
The little wing thing. My mom.
Yeah, I like the drumstick ones. I only like the
I like the cartilage at the top too. So I would just tell her, get whatever you want, and then we would switch. We would switch out, and I would give her all my flats, and she would give me all the drumettes.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, always go with someone else who orders the wings too, and you can switch without causing any confusion to your service team.
Well, there you go. That's actually a good idea.
And let me tell you about my Caesar salad, okay? I want the green. I don't want the heart. I don't want the heart. I want the green. Give me the green. Don't bring me none of those white hard pieces, because then I'm going to throw the salad on the floor. And they make sure they get my Caesar salad right. So I'm very particular about what I want.
Are you one of those that likes it all prepared, the dressing prepared at the table and everything?
No, I want the dressing on the side because I don't want it too wet.
No, okay. I have a friend who, like, we went to this restaurant and they came and they prepared the dressing at the table in this big like bowl, and it was this big production and everything. And after that, she would want to have that done at every restaurant. Like, we went to McDonald's and she's like, "Do you prepare the dressing on this at the table?" And I was like, "Girl, we at McDonald's. It's in a plastic container."
No,
was like,
you have the worst dressing at McDonald's. Come on.
We have that at Saltgrass here. They can either make it at the table or bring it, but I'll tell them, bring it on the side, and or they'll stand there and do it for me, and I'm like, But see, I don't like it because I like blue plate. Anyway, it's a long story. I like blue plate mayonnaise, so I don't want to see what you put.
Y'all go to fancy places. I don't get my stuff made for me. It's like comes in little plastic pouches.
No, but
I was at hospitality, so yeah.
I had a Chick-fil-A salad last night. Best one I've had in a long time.
Oh my God! No crazy mama didn't. She didn't say that.
Crazy? Who's crazy?
Crazy cat.
I know now to never take it out. Crazy? Okay. See that there is something in that wine. Am I right?
No, I said crazy because of crazy and cat.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I see where she got it. She sort of just like put it all together.
Yeah, she's just not wasting time with pronouncing all the words.
My food, girl. You think I'm kidding? If they did that, I would be in jail. Y'all would see me on CNN News. Seriously.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. How Dr. Melanie has it. Like, she knows they do some stuff now.
Your steak was dropped on the floor and stepped on for tenderization.
Look, Dr. Melanie done called the head. But you know what my sons do, right?
It was way worse after she got it from complaining.
You know what my sons do, especially Nathan and Brian. We're out to eat, right? He was like, if your food comes is not right, don't say nothing till we get our food. Let us get our food.
Yep. Keep your mouth shut until my food come out of that kitchen, and then you could go off all you want.
I'm serious. Oh my God! And then we went to Papados, and I got a filet of sole, and it has the crab meat, right? So it comes, and I'm like, why in the hell is my filet of sole? Nate was like, here we go. He just backed his chair up. I was like, he was like, Mom, just eat it. I said, you eat it, taste it. He was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, there's a problem. And it was fishy. I'm like,
oh no, I don't like that.
Yep, not eating that. So he was like, well, I'll be back. I'm going to the bathroom. He told my niece, he said, if my mom happens to get arrested, just find out what jail she's going to.
Because he knew exactly what was going to happen.
I was pissed. Like,
see, that's why I don't eat fish here. Like, I eat fish in the Caribbean. I don't eat fish here.
Filet of sole. There is no. Everybody thinks it's a steak. It's a. beautiful piece of fish. And when it got to the table, I went, either the lobster was bad or the fillet. I'm like, I'm from Louisiana. I know what it's supposed to smell. I was like, oh no. And Nate was like, he was like, Ma, just eat it. I was like, you eat it. And as soon as he got it, he was like, I'm good. Nope, nope, nope. And that was my niece's engagement party, which we had taken over half a restaurant. So yeah, it wasn't going to be a pretty scene.
Try being picky about some catfish not tasting fishy. Okay, that's hard.
I don't eat catfish.
I will eat it as long as they take like the black crap off the back, and it cannot taste fishy.
Well, if you get river cat or farm raised cat, it's a different flavor. But I eat like drum, I eat bass, I eat redfish, I eat mahi. I'm not a catfish person.
I'm from the South. I guess I was just raised with it.
But I like perch. So I like perch, but perch only comes out once a season. So
wait, what is drum? What is drum?
Drum is a fish that you can get. They sell it. They sell it where you at. This big old huge fish. It looks like a bass, but it's bigger. And you bake it or you grill it. Drum is good.
Wait, what are you saying? Spell it.
DRUM. Drum
like
fish.
Drum. Seriously?
Yeah, drum fish.
I've never
heard of that.
Yeah. Yes, the drum fish.
I don't know. The only thing I eat is snapper, dolphin, salmon.
You eat dolphin?
It is not flipper.
Wait, no.
Dolphin is good. I eat mahi. Sway I've tried, but I'm not partial to it. I
don't like this
flounder.
Okay, so let me show you what a freshwater drum looks like. So I like drum but I like to bake it. I'll eat I also do octopus. I do I like different fish, but I'm not a catfish person. So that's a drum. So that's a drum.
Okay.
Fancy.
So you got salt water, you have freshwater. That's a freshwater one right here. And they get really big. And the gills are really thick. So, and then the redfish we have here in Texas as well. So we do redfish here in Texas. Let me show you. And the reason it's a red drumfish, right? And you're going to see why it's a red drumfish. Because there's a dot on the tail. Let me show you. You see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a red drumfish. So you see the dot?
Yeah.
That's what we know it's a redfish, and they get huge. You see them?
Oh my!
Wow, sort of like those little dots, and right here.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it looks like.
So that's how you know it's red, because the dot. Every redfish you're gonna get, it's a red drumfish, but this one has a dot. That way you know it's a redfish. And they're really good. They're really
the garbage men of the lake. What are you talking about? Catfish are the garbage men of the lake.
Yeah, because they eat the stuff. Because they eat the dead men.
So wait, catfish are only in lakes?
Yes, and this is the perch. So I eat like yellow perch. And you really find these are the ones we get right here. So you get those in certain times of the year. And those are tiny. They're like this, and you split them in half and you fry, or you can fry them whole. And they're the tastiest. And I like black and red snapper too. Yes, Susan's from here, but that's perch. And you only get perch certain time of the year.
Oh, catfish are like tilapia, bottom feeders.
Tina says bottom feeders, poop and stuff, but don't they all eat like poop? They live in their own.
No, but the catfish are just nasty. And here's the bass.
They feed off of the bottom of. They're that's why I don't eat tilapia.
Okay,
well,
here's the bass.
I'm going for the damn bottom feeders. I mean, geez.
I prefer to have the flat.
So this is the bass fish right here. That's the bass. Yes. And bass fish. They are delicious. That's bass. I don't
think I've ever had bass.
Yeah, that's bass. And they're meaty. They're really, really good. So, and then they have the bass tournaments here in Texas too. So, but that's the bass fish.
Apparently they have guitars too.
Yeah, of course.
I think those are bass guitars, right?
Yeah, those are bass. But they got the largemouth bass. You see them? Look at them.
Have any of you had shark?
I love shark.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Debbie, I lived on the East Coast. I love shark.
Yeah,
Shark.
my mom grew up eating shark, and her mom used to make tortoise soup. Don't get mad.
Oh
She's
my
very
God,
old.
crazy cat mama say fish or what?
Mm-hmm.
She
Fish,
likes
what?
salmon. That's it. Oh my God.
See,
Oh no, I
salmon.
can live off of fish and chicken. Literally, I don't have to have beef.
I love
Salmon is
seafood.
hard for me to digest, but I eat it now because I have to.
Wait, what is?
Salmon. It's hard for it. I repeat it. The oiliness of salmon. Yeah.
Well, if you need the oils, couldn't you take some of the little
I take
capsules?
fish oil, but I've always had a problem with digesting cod liver oil as a child. It would always come back up. Now I take fish oil.
Okay, so you see the blue crabs? So these are the males. These are the ones that I used to make gumbo with. You see the males? These are the males with the dicky thing right here. The females has the little pouch. I use blue crabs to make my gumbo.
Well, interesting how they're just like people.
So
but
wait,
yeah, but you see,
you go and ask for all men crabs?
Okay, no. So the male crabs have the
Totally
long thing.
I'm dying.
Okay. I'm
That's
trying to
hilarious.
show you the male crabs have the long little thing right here, where the female crab, wait a minute, it has a pouch. Let me show you. So people don't know the difference between male and female blue crabs.
I thought you found out the difference when you cracked it open and you saw the orange stuff.
No. Okay.
Oh.
So I want you to see. I want them to flip them over so you can see. You see it? You see how? See, this is a male. See this? This is a female.
It's got a pee-pee.
See? Look at it. This is a female. This is a male.
So are the men juicier?
The men are bigger, but the women are sweeter. How's that?
Wow. Okay.
So that's the female. They have that little, you see it? They have that, while the men have like a little Peter. See it? Female has a puss. Men, pee-pee.
Are we getting a sex ed class today? I feel like we're learning things I did not know about.
No, but I was just thinking, but when I go home, I'm bringing back like probably 3 dozen of crab, and I'm going to get them in Lake Charles and have them on ice.
Oh, crazy cat mama doesn't like any type of fish.
She doesn't like any type of seafood.
Hold on. When Ryan had that party and for the housewarming, and he said he brought in something from Louisiana.
That was boudin.
What's that?
Sausage. Sausage.
Oh,
boudin.
He was so excited about it.
Yes.
I heard that too, and I'm like,
is it good?
Boudin
just so y'all know, the Arizona Desert Bloom is me. I can, for some reason, it won't let me sign in under my other name.
Sassy Susie Bell, you won.
Shut the door.
So you need to send Dionne your email address, your phone number. Dionne, could you put your address? Your email in the chat, please.
I was looking for the whole time. I was going to get all excited. Yay! Thank you, Dionne.
I did it wrong the last time.
I'm so excited. Yay!
Yeah, I did it wrong. So Dionne, could you put your email address in the chat so she can get her Scentsy, please? But
actually, Dionne, if you want to go on to, if you can just DM me on my Instagram, it's just Susie Bell 27. There's no anything, just Susie Bell 27. That is awesome! Yay! I won something.
I heard that in Washington State you get fined if you keep female Dungeness crabs. That's because they produce, and it depends on the season and the harvest.
Oh, so if you catch that while you're out fishing, you have to put the females back.
Yes. So there's there's my address right there. So there's a difference between Dungeness crabs, okay, Alaskan crabs. People don't know there's a difference. Dungeness crabs are sweeter, and snow crabs. There's a big difference. So you got snow crabs, Dungeness crabs, and Alaskan crabs, and stone crabs.
Oh, I love stone crab
Me
season
too.
down here.
Oh, when they butter them big old, oh God. Okay, I'm getting hungry. But anyway, I have enjoyed our time together, ladies.
Yes, I've had the best time. It's
It
so,
went by
so
fast,
fun to be
didn't
back
it?
on here with y'all.
Susie, it went
Yes,
by fast. I know.
it did go by really fast. I know. I feel like I never shut up. I'm sorry. Sorry,
Oh
Debbie. I know
no.
because and Debbie always has the
No.
best commentary y'all both do. I laugh at both y'all. When I'm driving, I'm just like, I listen to y'all. I'm like, damn, that's funny.
Oh my God.
Like,
My
I love
said she can't sleep. We're talking about crabs.
it. I want some crabs so bad. Heidi, do you know what they cost now?
Yeah, they're cheap.
$16.99 a pound for snow crab.
Okay, but see, in Louisiana, we get up. See, this is what I don't like with Texas. They charge me about a pound here for blue crabs. When I go home, I'll get a basket or half a bushel of male blue crabs, and I will pay $37 for a half a bushel, which is like 4.5 dozen. Here, a pound, if they're weighty, they'll cost me about $32, and you probably get about 13 or 14 of them. So that's why when I go home, I buy crabs and bring them back. I have a big old cooler, and I'll boil most of them, and then I'll clean. And I don't clean them and freeze them. I freeze them whole because that way everything is in them. So when I defrost them, they still taste fresh.
Now I'm hungry. Thank you.
And I love tuna too.
And my 361 is seasick. Oh crap. Oh, that's not good.
At least she's not seasick. You know what I mean. So she's good.
Yes, I do. I do.
Yes.
That is, we don't want to know that.
No, we don't want
so
to. So
how many couples do we think out of this massive show is going to last?
None.
That's my guess.
None. Debbie, what do you have to say?
I want to be optimistic. 0.5.
I really want to say that Jose and Rachel are like going to. They just told each other that they love each other.
Okay.
That's nuh-uh.
And I love Snoop Dogg wine too.
I just think that they are pushing this to unrealistic.
You have a better relationship though.
Yep. I don't have a See, the reason I'm saying none, the only couple that's still together from last season is Vincent and Brianna.
And
that's
it.
Fraud.
Oh wow, you're right.
But they're still together. They just
Speaking
bought
of which, Heidi, did you see today? Go on to Maps Lifetime something whatever on Instagram. I'll tag you in it. I'll go find it and tag you in it. And let me tell you, Miss Crazy Pants, who likes to drink a lot, Virginia, went on this little rampage about how apparently she decided to go on a little rendezvous, like a little lunch or whatnot with him, and they still can't get along. I'm like, y'all are done and divorced. Like, why are you still going out to lunch with this guy? You don't like him. Y'all don't like each other. Why are you still dealing with it? And then she goes on this big old spiel about blah, 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 blah. I'm like, shut it. Like, shut it. You made the decision to go out with him. Don't do it. If you don't like him, don't go out with him. Right?
Yeah. I think Vincent and Brianna, they just bought a home. They're going strong. But I don't think any of these couples from this season are going to make it.
No.
Debbie, what do you think?
The 0.5 I give to Bao and Johnny. I'm just holding out hope. The rest, forget it. And I'm hoping that Mirla and Ryan will have a Maths Australia moment and wander over to the other apartment and have an affair.
Yes. I wish they could do that. I love Maths Australia. Like, I love that show. It's so good. However, if you notice, the ones that wander over don't usually last.
No, but that's not the point, though.
Yeah, but I mean,
just like the
at least you get to
wanderization.
try it out and go, hey, maybe I might get along better with this person. I see what you're saying.
Are
I like
y'all watching MAFS UK?
Whoa, no.
It is amazing. It's on YouTube now. The season,
Really?
I think it's season 6 or something like that.
Okay.
It is redonkadonk. I love it.
I'll watch it. Debbie, tell everybody where they can find you at that they don't already know.
You can find me and Jamal on the Commentary Zone on YouTube, where we give insightful commentary, alcohol free. And we welcome all points of view as long as you can defend your point in a respectful manner to anyone who's watching.
Yes, thank you. Susie, tell them where to find you at.
I'm pretty much just on Instagram. I don't have a YouTube. I don't really go on YouTube much.
Doesn't. But guys, Susie is an author. Susie has written 2 books. After we finish this other book, because we're going to meet for our book club on Monday. When we finish this book we're reading, I would love to have Susie come up and talk to us about her book. She can talk to you about her characters. And I'm going to put the book on my community tab. It's the Click series. We want to read the first book. And they're they're standalone, but she just calls it the Click series. But
no, actually, you wouldn't know what's going on in the second book if you don't read the first
book.
Yeah,
but I thought they were more or less standalone, though.
Because I'm going to do a standalone if I ever get my butt up out of my chair watching reality TV and write it.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you.
Don't laugh,
and no, Susan, I didn't see Ian when I was in San Francisco.
I'm like, Heidi, was Ethan there? She goes, no, he stood me up. And I'm like,
girl, I saw some sights. I'm serious. I videotaped some. You know how Dom goes in the airport and videotape people?
Yes.
Girl, I don't videotape so many damn people in the airport. I'm scared. Thank you so much, Colleen, with the K for the super sticker.
Yay! Thank you.
I don't videotape so many people. It is not even funny.
You should do those little stories like he does. Like, I enjoy those. Those are funny.
Some of them were kind of weird.
Well, weird is good. I mean,
no, I don't want to put these people on my because you never know. This world is too small. You never know who might know some of these people.
Well, don't show their face.
Just kidding. Oh shit! Well, it ain't gonna be no fun if I don't show their face. So, but anyway, I want to thank all of you guys. Yeah, Dom is a damn fool, but I miss him on IG.
Oh, I know.
But I want to thank everybody from coming. Susie, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Let me know if you up to joining us again. We had a good time. Debbie, you had fun?
All the time. Look, all of my liquor's gone.
Look, I'm going too, and I'm not even going to pour anymore.
I don't have much. I only got a little bit left.
Oh, well, damn, you're a slow drinker. Look, you got to get up on our level.
Y'all made me drink. Shame on y'all making me drink. Because Dom is a fool.
Oh my God, but I really love having you guys up. I want to do a game night tomorrow. If you guys are up for a game night, we can do a game night tomorrow.
I have to work.
Oh, Debbie, I
will most definitely tune in if you do one.
Yeah, I want to do a game night. I need to put it together because I'm gone Saturday and Sunday. Monday, we're going to do the book club, but I still need to do Crystal Rogers, so I think I'm going to do her early, unless I got to check. I hate to interfere when other people are going live, but I got to stop thinking like that too. Mm-hmm. But I do, but because we share subs, but I have to stop thinking like that. But so I just want to make sure because I need to finish out Crystal Rogers and then I want to do a game night. But if people are going live and then it's like I'm cutting in, I just don't want to be rude. You know what I mean? But I shouldn't think about that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I don't think that's rude, especially if you're giving a significant amount of time to say, all right, I get my live stuff done. And then if they come on at a later time, then so be
Yeah,
it.
'cause everybody knows on Thursday I go live at 7:30. That has
Exactly.
been a staple for me and Debbie for how long now?
I don't know, like 4 years.
Long
now?
time.
No, just
Yeah, it's been a
kidding.
while. I mean, because before Susan, when you were coming, we were going at 6:30, and it was 7:30 Debbie time, and then we moved it to 7:30. We tried 8, but that didn't really work out for Debbie, so we pushed it in to give her some more time. So 7:30 has been our staple every Thursday. So why do people ask me, "Are you going live tonight?" Every Thursday, me and Debbie are live. Debbie and I are live every Thursday. If I don't go live on Wednesday, you can guarantee I'm live on Thursday. That's the drink day.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
That's
they don't
true.
own it. But I just feel that
Thank you,
just
Mod
to be
61. Look at
respectful.
what Mod 61 just said. I absolutely agree with that.
Yeah, but I just try to be respectful because I don't
No, I
like.
get it. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, but but that's why I was trying to put my time out there. But this week I screwed up because I had to travel. But I'm going to stick to the schedule. I'm going to update the calendar. I'm going to put it out. That is the calendar we're sticking to unless an emergency comes up. But that is the calendar that we will be following. And that's it. I don't have any more updates unless something comes up with Gabby. So I'm going to be good, but I will see you guys tomorrow. And I really, really, hi, Julie. Oh, Julie, please catch the replay. Thank you guys for being here. Susie, it's been a pleasure. I really appreciate
Thank you,
it.
girls. It was so
Debbie,
great to be here. I
and
will see you guys again, I'm
yep,
sure.
you are. You are.
Love
You can come up
jazz
anytime.
hands.
Yep. You can come up anytime. Dionne, again,
Thank you.
thank you for your generosity. Everybody appreciates it. They love your Scentsy products. And guys, I did a women's panel yesterday. Not a women's panel, women supporting women. I did that yesterday. So if you guys missed it, there are some phenomenal women that dropped their links in the chat. Please check them out. I know there's one. I'm going to order that Prince t-shirt. I got to go get on it because that was, I got to get that.
I have to go back and look at all that. I only got to listen to part of it, so I had to go back and see what happened.
Yep, but there were some phenomenal women in there. So, and that's what I wanted to do. And then Debbie, right here, Debbie is, people don't realize what you do, Debbie. Debbie does, she's the production side of the commentary zone. So when you see the thumbnails and you see all the art, that is Debbie. Debbie does all of that. Debbie did my thumbnails. She did the legs. She did Breaking News. She did Heidi's show. She did all of my thumbnails except for the few I've gotten recently. But Debbie did all of that for me. So Debbie is a very talented woman. And I just want to say thank you.
Kudos to you,
Debbie. And then the thumbnails that I've been getting lately, Cooch has been doing a lot of those for me. She has a lot of talent.
Really nice.
And so I just want to
take Cooch.
And then we got Red Hot that did my music, which when she feels better, we're going to do some other things. So I'm going to switch it up some. But there's a lot of talented women out here on YouTube and IG. And why not showcase what they do?
Hello.
Yep. Susie, we know you a writer, God darn it. I done promoted you and I'm bring you back up again. Susie is an author, a published author of 2 books. So there is a lot of great ladies out here on YouTube and IG that are doing things. There we go. Click Siri, show it again. That do things.
I always forget YouTube is backwards.
Yep. No, it was right. You showed it. And then we have KK came up last night with her makeup. And so, Dionne's been up with her Scentsy. I started putting her stuff on my page and she's been getting all these orders. Why not support people? Why
that? And see, that to me, I love to see way more than just this, like, I hate this person or I hate that person. Or, and it's just a yapping against each other. It's like, my brain cannot take it. And it's just, that's not the way people should act towards each other. I mean, we're grown-ups.
Support each other. I mean,
we're grown-ups.
When you see it's like you're in a company. You got to work with marketing. You got to work with sales. You have to work with production. You got to work with a lab. You got to work with the engineers. Why not just all come together and collectively be a support team for each other?
Right.
Here, here.
So that's what I did yesterday, Julie. I did that. It's on my channel. It's called Women Supporting Women. And I had some phenomenal women that were dropping their links in the chat. So, and I'm going to do that probably once a month. I'm going to put it out there like maybe 3 days ahead of time, so people can send their information and send me their, so I can have it up and I can show it off and they can talk about what they do. So,
yay.
Yes. All right, guys. I'm going to go.
For those of you who follow me, I will probably do a live after this just because I put my makeup on.
Oh, put your makeup on. Oh, you did it
No,
already.
I did. And it's a rare occasion.
Susie's literally live on her IG page.
I don't do my makeup like twice a year. No,
yeah. And Susie likes to play games. That's how I found Susie. I was doing something and I saw Susie Bell pop up.
Thank you, Dionne.
Yep. And I went into her live and I laughed. She played this game with Cosmopolitan. We had there's no wrong answers. So we had a good time.
No wrong answer.
No, but I want
all right. Thank you for having me. Does Dionne have an Instagram by any chance?
Yes, she does. It's called Bling.
Oh, it's called Bling. Dionne, please follow me. I'll go back in and follow you. It's just Susie Bell 27. Exactly like it's spelled. SUZYBELL 27.
Yep.
Y'all come follow. We'll go have fun.
Yep, we're gonna have fun. Good night, Maria. Thank you for coming. Guys, I want to say thank you, everybody. Thank you. Susie,
thank you.
We'll see you soon. Debbie,
thank you, Debbie. It was great to see you again.
Look, I'll be in your chat tomorrow. Yes. Love you guys. I didn't look at your Housewives roundup yet, so I'm gonna go catch it because I was discussing the Housewives tonight. But I'm gonna catch the replay. You know I catch your replay.
Yes, and we're doing 2 episodes, the last 2 episodes of My Big Fat Fabulous Life tomorrow.
Okay, so I didn't cover that at all this week, which I did it on Lisa's channel.
You did.
But and then I watch Your Mama's Boy. I'm so disgusted with them people. So I have a lot of catching up to do, but I was traveling. So I came into your chat, I watched it. And I did it. So yeah, but I will be back on schedule next week. So good night, everybody. See you guys. Thanks for all the numbers. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the subs, everything. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.